problem statement here is non-overlapping intervals. I will explain the approach by taking example 1. So here is by example 1. We have intervals 1 2 2 3 3 4 and 1 3. If you look at the overlap, there is a overlap between 1 and 2 and 1 and 3, and also there is a overlap between 2 and 3 and 1 and 3. So the problem says we have to remove the minimum number of intervals to make remaining intervals as non-overlapping. So in this case we have to remove 1 and 3 to make the remaining intervals as non-overlapping. So the final output will be 1 in this case because we are removing only one interval. So if you think about the approach, the way we have to solve this problem is if we sort the intervals based on either second element or based on either first element, we will be able to compare the side by side elements and say whether there is a overlap or not. So let's take one example. In this particular case, I will explain by taking second element by sorting the given set using second element, and then the similar approach we can apply for by sorting the given set using first element as well. So I have sorted the given set using the second element here. So the minimal second element is 2. That is why 1 2 came first, and then 1 3 and 2 3. So if you look at 1 3 and 2 3, right? So the second element is same. Here again we sorted based on the first element, and sorting order is ascending order, and 3 4 comes last. So while computing side by side element overlapping, right, what we need to make sure is the first element that we are keeping in the solution set is already occupied the elements between the starting element and ending element. So here the first interval is 1 2. So if I in the neighbor interval, if I get any element less than the ending element of the previous interval, right, then I won't be able to put that particular interval in my solution set. I have to remove that particular interval from my solution set. Then I have to increment my count. So I will be initializing two variables here. One is where my solution set has ended. Where is the end element I am tracking, right? For that I have end element variable, and I also have count to check how many elements I am removing. So here I'm starting with the first interval 1 2 I can keep straight away, and end element in this case is 2, and count is initialized to 0. I'm not removing anything now. So the next interval is 1 3. So I will check the starting element of next interval is greater than or equal to the end element. So in this case it is not true, so there is a overlap, and I will be removing that interval from the solution set. So my count will be incremented and end element remains same. And going to the next element 2 and 3, so the 2 is greater than or equal to end element. That is true. There is no overlap. So in this case end element will change to the end element of the second interval that I am keeping in the solution set, and my count will remain same. 3 and 4 will also be same. So 3 and 4 will also be in my final solution set, and finally my count is 1. So this way we will be able to solve the bigger solution set, bigger problem statement as well. So here is the Java code for the approach I have just explained. So if the interval's length is 0, we straight away return 0. There are no intervals, so we straight away return 0. And we have overlap count. We are sorting based on the second element here, and we are keeping last index as first interval second element, and from the second index we will be iterating through the length of the array, and we will keep on checking the condition whatever we already explained. This is the Java solution for my for this particular problem statement. Similarly, we can do it in